Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Target 100 in Mathematics by Shivesh Kumar Singh, and today we are going to quickly revise the topic coordinate geometry for grade 10. Okay, let's start the topic. So first thing is, what is a coordinate? Coordinate is an ordered pair written in the form of x and y. And why it is required? It is required to describe the position of any point in the coordinate plane or graph paper. Okay, so normally we write any coordinate in the form of x, y, where first value represents the value of x on x-axis and second value is the number on y-axis. Okay, remember that this is the rule, we cannot change this. So first value of x and second then value of y. Okay, now what is the graph paper and quadrants? You see, if we draw two lines on a paper, then this complete area of the paper will be divided into four parts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so these four parts are called four quadrants. Okay, these are called quadrants, and wherever these axis, this is called x-axis, you can see the name x-axis and y-axis. So wherever these axes cut each other, this name is called origin. And what is the coordinate of origin? What I told you for the coordinate, first you will write the value of x and second you will write the value of y. So for origin both the values are 0, so its coordinate will be 0, 0. Okay, now you can see this area is called first quadrant, and here value of x and value of y both will be positive. Why both are positive? It has a reason also, because if you want to go from origin, if you want to go here, then where you will go? First you will go on x-axis in the right side. So if you are going in the right direction with origin, then it will be positive. You can see +1, +2, +3, yes, and then you will have to go little up also. So if you are going in upper direction, then value of y will also be positive. So that's what in first quadrant both values x and y are positive. In second quadrant, you see, you will have to go something left, means x will be negative, and then up means y will be positive. So that's what second quadrant coordinate will be, minus x and plus y. So in the third quadrant, if you have to go, then where you will go? You will go first left and then you will go down. So if you are going left, it means x is negative. If you are going down, it means y is also negative. Yes. So in third quadrant, both will be minus, minus. Okay. X and y both will be minus. And in the fourth quadrant, I'm sure you have got the answer. If you go little right, then x is positive, and if you go down, then y is negative. So in fourth quadrant, value of x will be positive, whereas value of y will be negative. Okay, so this is about the quadrant system, and where point will be positive, where point will be negative. One thing normally students do the mistake in such questions, if you have to take a point on x-axis, general point I am talking about, so you will take x 0. Okay, and if you have to consider a point on y-axis, then you will take 0, y. Okay, don't consider x, y on any axis, because then you will be confused with the calculation. Okay, so if any point lies on any of the axis, then one value will be 0 and another value will be non-zero. Okay, now let's talk about plotting a point on the graph paper, though it's very easy, so it is just a revision. Let's finish it quickly. Okay, so if we want to draw this point, so you can see this is 5, 2. Why 5? Because value on x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and value on y-axis is 1, 2. So the coordinate of this point is 5, 2. Okay, same coordinate. Some points I have taken here for you. You see, this point lies on the y-axis. So its coordinate value of x will be 0 and value of y will be equal to 6. Okay, same another coordinate. You see, this side here it is in the second quadrant. So value of x is -1, -2, -3. This is the value of x, and value of y is +1. So its coordinate will be -3 +1. Same for this point and this point. Okay, now next is, let's talk about some important words used in the coordinate geometry. First is plane. So what is a plane? Any surface, like your book, like your notebook, like the paper, like table, any surface, whatever you see, that is called a plane. Okay, now next is collinear points. Collinear means, co means together, linear means line. So if three or more points they are on the same line, then that is called collinear. Okay, for example, you can see these are the 3 points and they are on the same line, so they are called collinear points. Okay, this point will be used, this part will be used in the question also. So remember this, collinear means 3 or more points when they lie on the same line, then it is called collinear. Coplanar, maybe this word will not be used in grade 10, but you must know this. Coplanar means same, co means together, and plane means surface, I told you. So if 3 or more point they lie on the same surface, then this is called coplanar. For example, here you can see this is a surface. On this we have taken some points. So these 4 points lie on the same surface, so they are coplanar. Okay. Now let's talk about the basic thing of this coordinate geometry, which is very important for you, distance formula. And what is the distance between A x2 y2 and B x1 y1? These are the 2 points, and distance between them is given by the formula is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Students, you can interchange the values of x1 and x2 like this. Okay, means x1 minus x2 whole square you can write, plus y1 minus y2 whole square also you can write, but don't mix up the values of x and y together. Means you cannot write like x2 minus y2. Okay, that will be wrong. So value of x minus value of x whole square plus value of y minus value of y whole square. Okay, now the most important thing is where you will use this as a formula. Okay, this you need to understand a lot. See, you have a variety of questions where you can use the distance formula, and the first one is direct question. Find the distance between 2 points. Say for example 2, 1 and 3 minus 7. So directly you can apply this formula and you will get the answer. Okay, another application is like 3 coordinates will be given to you. Maybe this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is x3 y3. Okay, these are the 3 points, and let's put the name A, B, C. Now they say if these are the 3 vertices of a triangle, then show that the triangle is equilateral, or triangle is isosceles, or triangle is scalene, or triangle is right triangle. Okay, it can be anything. So what you will do here, just find the distance. So if AB, AC and BC, all the 3 sides are equal, then this type of triangle will be equilateral triangle. I'm sure you know all these terms. Okay, just we are revising it. Okay, now if any 2 of the sides are equal, AB is equal to AC or AB is equal to BC. Okay, if any 2 sides are equal, then it will be isosceles triangle. Okay, if sum of squares of 2 sides is equal to the square of third side. Okay, if sum of squares of 2 sides is equal to the square of third side, then this is the Pythagoras theorem, and Pythagoras theorem is applied for what type of triangle? Right angle triangle. Yes, so this will be right angled triangle. Okay, now this is the application of distance formula in triangle. What else you can have? What else questions you can have for this? You can have a quadrilateral, A with coordinate x1 y1, B with coordinate x2 y2, C with C with coordinate x3 y3, and D with the coordinate x4 y4 here. Okay, now they can say prove that it is a parallelogram. So how you will prove parallelogram? Just show that opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. Okay, just show that they are the parallelogram, means opposite sides are equal, that's all. Okay, no need to mention that AC is not equal to BD. You will mention this thing when they say show that it is a parallelogram but not a rectangle. Remember my dear students, parallelogram, rectangle, square, rhombus, everything is a parallelogram. Okay, so if question says that show that it is a vertices of a parallelogram, so just you will show that opposite sides are equal. But if they say that parallelogram but not rectangle, then you will prove that BD is not equal to AC. It is for not rectangle. Okay, but if they say show that it is a rectangle, show that ABCD are the vertices of a rectangle, then what you will do? You will prove that opposite sides are equal, and then you will prove that BD is equal to AC as well. It is for rectangle. Okay, and same is the difference between rhombus and square. For the rhombus, what it will be? all the four sides will be equal, AB, BC, AC, not AC, this is CD, and then DA. All the four sides will be equal. Then it can be rhombus as well as square. Okay, but for the square you need an additional condition that AC must be equal to BD. Okay, but for if they say that, show that it is a rhombus but not a square, so what you will do here, you will show that AC is not equal to BD, but you will compulsorily show this thing that all the four sides are equal. Okay, so I'm sure you will remember all these things. Now another thing is which is very important for you is midpoint formula. Okay, midpoint formula also I have seen various questions in many sample papers for grade 10. So first is direct midpoint formula. Midpoint formula means this point C is lying in between A and B with the coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2. Then what will be the coordinate of C? It will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Just add the values of x and divide by 2, add the values of y and then divide by 2. That will be the midpoint. Okay, see, this formula is very easy, but how you are going to use this in the question? What type of questions you can have? One direct question can be that these are the points A and B with the coordinate 3, 4 and minus 9, 2. C is the midpoint, find the coordinate of C. So that will be the simple calculation. 3 minus 9 over 2 and 4 plus 2 over 2 means 3 minus 9 means minus 6, minus 6 over 2 means minus 3, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 over 2 means 3. So this is the answer. This is the direct question. Okay. Now another question can be that point A, point C, point B is given. C coordinate is, say, for example 2, 3 and coordinate of B is 1, minus 2. Question can be find the coordinate of A. This A is missing. Okay. So we are going to use the same formula, but in that case C is given. So here you will take it as xy, or you can say x1, y1 just to match with your formula. Okay. So just put like this, 2, 3 is equal to x1 plus 1 over 2 and y1 minus 2 over 2. Okay. So you know that two ordered pairs will be equal when value of x is equal to value of x and value of y is equal to value of y. So 2 is equal to x1 plus 1 over 2 means x1 is equal to 2 2s are 4 minus 1 3, and same for y, you will get the value. Okay. So these are the some simple use of midpoint formula. Now next is section formula. Maybe you will not have that much question from section formula, but you should know. What's that section formula? That C point is dividing the line segment AB in the ratio m is to n. Okay. It is dividing in the ratio m is to n. Then what is the formula? mx2 plus nx1 over m plus n and my2 plus ny1 over m plus n. Students, when you will go to grade 11, then you will study two cases for the section formula. Okay, that I am not mentioning here. That is for internal and external division. Okay, that I will discuss in another video. Okay, now how you will memorize this? You see, if you are taking this section, means m, if you are taking this ratio m, then m is towards A. Yes, m is in between A and C. So don't consider that value. Consider opposite value like this here. So you can see m is written with x2 and n is written with x1. So whatever ratio you are taking, that just take the opposite number with that. Okay, don't take the same side of number. Maybe by chance if you write here n and here you write m, then formula will be changed. Okay, so memorize this formula, no doubt, but understand with the diagram also where m and where n is written. Okay, now so this is some simple use of section formula. Okay, you can have a question that find a point which trisect the line segment joining the points, or find the point which is find the coordinate of 3 points or 2 points which divides the line segment into equal parts. So these are the some cases where you can use section formula. Okay, and somewhere you can use the midpoint formula. Okay, now another thing is area of triangle. Maybe you can have a 1 mark or 2 mark question with this. So in this case, 3 points will be given to us, x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. So what is the formula for area of the triangle? Area is equal to half of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Okay. Now, how you will memorize this? Just I will tell you like how I memorized it. Okay. Now, see, outside the bracket you will have to take value of x. No doubt in this. So take x. So if you are taking x1, then you will move in one side. Don't change the direction. Okay. Then what value of y you will get next? Y2. So write here y2. Go next. So what value of y you will get? Y3. So write here y3. Okay. If you take x2 here, outside x2, then start from here. So what value of y you will get first? Y3. So y3 comes here. And then what value of y you will get next? Y1. So y1 come here. Okay, like this. This is the shortcut. This is not a rule to memorize the things, but it will help you in memorizing the formula in exam, which will save your time. Okay, now another important application of this area of triangle is, maybe you can have a question based on this collinearity of 3 points. Like before also I told you, collinearity means the point which lies in the same line segment. Okay, that is called collinear. So if you find area of triangle and then it becomes 0. 0 means, I will tell you why this area is related with collinearity. You see, these are the 2 points, no doubt, we can join them, okay, no problem here. But if we take third point anywhere, suppose P I am taking here, and then if P is coming down like here, when it will be in the same line segment, then triangle will not be formed. You cannot form the triangle, okay? Then if you cannot form the triangle, then area of triangle will be 0. Okay, other methods for collinearity are AB plus BC is equal to AC. Okay, AB plus BC is equal to AC. Other methods are also there for collinearity. This is a very simple topic. So whatever you know, you can apply the method in the exam. But make sure that if they have written any method in the question, then you will have to apply that method only. Okay, now next is, let's take some questions based on this CBSE website from sample question paper, and that may be something from, what do you say, case studies. Okay, like if the vertices of a parallelogram PQR is taken in the order are this given, then the coordinate of its fourth vertex. Now you see, this question maybe it is of 1 mark. Okay, so this is the parallelogram. P is 3 4, Q is -2 3, then R is -3 -2, and then S we don't know, so take it as XY. Okay, now I am sure you remember that property that diagonals of parallelogram, they bisect each other. Bisect means wherever they will cut, that will be the point, midpoint of ST and P are both. So see, first P and R are given, so coordinate of T we can find easily. So T will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So it will be 3 minus 3 0, 0 divided by 2 0, 4 minus 2 2, 2 divided by 2 1. Okay, so coordinate of T is 0 1. Now this point T and Q will help us to find the value of S. So apply the midpoint formula for T. So 0 1 will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, so compare the ordered pairs. X minus 2 over 2 is equal to 0. Y plus 3 over 2 is equal to 1. So it means 2 multiplies 0 0, and 2 minus 2 will go that side. It will become plus 2, and then 2 times 1 2, 2 minus 3 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is the correct answer. Okay, like you see, if you apply the midpoint formula, so how easily you can get the answer. Now let's talk about this question. Why this question is here? Okay, no, I think by mistake this question is here. I'll change this. Okay, now let's see this question. Now this is some design is given to us, and then we have to answer this question. They say, what is the length of the line segment joining the point B and F? So B coordinate is here if you see. So what is the coordinate of B? 1 2. Yes, and F coordinate is here. So its coordinate is in third quadrant. So 1 2 minus 2. This is -2 and 9. Okay, so when you know the coordinate, then you can find the distance. BF distance is equal to square root of 1 minus 1 minus -2, so plus 2 square plus 2 minus 9 square means square root of 3 square 9, and then here 7 square means 49, that is square root of 58. Square root of 58. Okay, I think it cannot be simplified further, so leave it here. Next is the center Z of the figure will be the point of intersection of the diagonals of the quadrilateral WXOP. Now where is that? W here, X here, O where, P here. Okay, so just if you join them like this, it is looking like a rectangle. And then what they say, the center Z of the figure will be at the point of intersection. Okay, so if you join the diagonal like this and then like this, so their point of intersection will be the Z. Okay, so we have to find the coordinate of this point Z. Okay, so you see this is just a midpoint of the diagonal. So so what you will do, coordinate of X is -4, 0, and coordinate of P is 3 and I think it is 11. Okay, so 11. Okay, so what will be the coordinate of Z? Coordinate of Z will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is -12 and 5.5, or you can say 11/2. Okay, now see third part. What are the coordinate of the point on y-axis equidistant from AG? Equidistant, this is the very important word for various questions. Equidistant means having the same distance, and where they are asking about this, for y-axis. So what I told you, y-axis point, general point on y-axis will be 0y. So it means if I take it as P they have given somewhere, P, yeah, P they have written, so we cannot take it as P. Okay, let's say anything, let's say O. Okay, so AO must be equal to OG. Now what is the coordinate of A? Where is A? This one. Okay, so this is -2, 2. This is the coordinate of A, and G is where? There, G. So this coordinate is -4 and 7. -4 and 7, and coordinate of O I have taken OY, 0y. Okay, so just apply the distance formula with the square I am putting, so that no need to write the square root sign. So this is x2 for -2 and 2. So this is -2 minus 0 square plus 2 minus y square equal -4 minus 0 square and plus 7 minus y square. So this will be 4 plus, here you can apply the formula, 4 minus 4y plus y square equal 16, plus here also you can apply a minus b whole square, 49 minus 14y plus y square both sides with the same sign cancelled. Okay, 4 plus 4, 8. 8 will come this side, it will become -8. So 16 minus 8, 8, and 8 and 49 will be 57, and then equal to this 14 will become positive here, so it will become 10y. Okay, just check the calculation, I am sure you will get the answer. Okay, now I am sure everyone, just this topic was very easy for you, and I am sure all the questions will be correct in your exam from this lesson. But still, if you have to ask anything, any question, just put in the comment and I will try my level best to explain it as soon as possible. Okay, good luck for your exams. Thank you and have a nice time.